Nick, and I'm going to be showing you a few things about Unit 1 and 2 Theatre Studies. We're going to be learning some vocabulary, we're going to be learning stuff about theatre practitioners, and if you don't know what theatre practitioners are, just wait for the vocabulary section and I'll tell you what that means. We ready to begin? Let's do it! Some words you're going to need to know for Unit 1 2 Theatre Studies. Some of the words you would have heard before, some of the words you never would have heard before, and other words you wish you will never have heard in your life. But here they are, whether you want them or not, some vocab. Play script. You've heard the word play before and you've heard the word script before, but here they are, smushed together into play script. And if you type them in on Microsoft Word, a little red line comes underneath and says that's not a real word, but I'm here to tell you, for Theatre Studies Unit 1 and 2 and 3, 4, it is a real word and you do need to know it. Now play script just means script. It's the script of the play you're looking at. So if you're looking at a Shakespearean play from the pre-modern era, or if you're looking at a Samuel Beckett play from the modern era, no matter what, they're both play scripts. Then you're going to learn what a play script is and how to read one and what they mean throughout Unit 1 2. Pre-modern era. Now it's not just one style. Pre-modern theatre styles take the full gamut of style. Okay, you've got ancient Greek theatre all the way up to Commedia dell'arte and 19th century theatre. This is Commedia dell'arte, by the way. A lot of masks, a lot of fun. So, pre-modern theatre happens before 1920. Modern theatre happens after 1920. There's modern and pre-modern. Of course, Shakespeare didn't know he was in the pre-modern age, but that's what we call it now. We look back and we say, yes, that was pre-modern and that was modern. We make the distinction and you'll hear all about it throughout Unit 1 and 2. Stagecraft. What does stagecraft mean? Utilising stagecraft. Utilising 3 stagecraft elements. Utilising your skills in the stagecrafts. So, stagecraft just means the things that go into making a play happen, or a piece of art happen, a piece of performative theatre happen. That could be acting, of course. That could be directing. That could be costumes, that could be set, that could be props, that could be lighting, that could be sound, that could be makeup, that could be promotion, that could be dramaturgy. Dramaturgy? What is dramaturgy? Just wait. Dramaturgy means researching and looking at a play. That could be the context of the play, who wrote it, why it was written, when it was written, how it is performed, who should direct it. Dramaturgy goes into all kinds of different areas of the play script. Play script, see what I did there? Dramaturgy exists for pre-modern and modern theatre eras and styles. I'm using all the words, eh? And you're learning the words, eh? And lots of different theatre practitioners use different dramaturgs to get them to understand the theatre plays before they put them on. There you go. Dramaturgy. Now we get to have a look at theatre practitioners. Theatre Studies Unit 1, you're going to be looking at pre-modern theatre. In Theatre Studies Unit 2, you're going to be looking at modern theatre. And here are some of the theatre practitioners you'll be looking at.
Take me further to the real world.
Konstantin Stanislavski, realism. The audience is going to sit and watch what could be a real-life situation, except for the fact that all the actors are using big voices and making sure they can be heard, and everyone's sitting on one side of the table. But it's as close to realism as they wanted to get. Everything was actually happening. It was real. You felt it. You saw it. It wasn't overacted. It wasn't over-exaggerated. This was realism and Stanislavski. They don't put me in the poorhouse and you'll take all... Grotowski and poor theatre. Now, poor theatre does not mean the actors are poor, or that they only use homeless people. Poor theatre is minimal set, minimal costume, minimal props. The focus was on the actor's performance. Poor theatre. Grotowski. Brechtian epic theatre. You are watching a play. You are watching a play. This was to get the audience up and moving and doing something about social injustice. There were political plays. They reminded the audience they were watching a show the whole time. It was up to them to go out and make the change. They weren't allowed to have a cathartic experience where they wept with the actors and they felt what was happening in the story. Like liking on Facebook is doing awful things for charity work. People think if they like a cause on Facebook, they're doing something about it. But no, you're not really. So, Brecht wanted to make sure that the audience would go and do something about it. So, they let the audience know this is just a play, this is not actually affecting any change, it's up to you. You gotta go and do it. Brecht, Epic Theatre, placards, you're watching a play!
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
Number one, you need to be taking notes. No matter how you want to take notes, it's okay. You can use a Superman notepad if you want. You can use a regular iPad if you'd like, as long as you're writing notes that make sense to you. This year, you're also going to be getting 2 books, Acting in Australia and Acting Smart. Both of them are full to the brim of information about pre-modern theatre, modern theatre, all the practitioners you need to know about. Just flick through those pages, look at the index, and you can find everything you're looking for. If you find yourself inspired by one of these 2 theatre studies texts, why don't you go to your local library or a bookstore and you can buy a book all about Sondheim, a contemporary musical theatre composer, or you could learn about David Williamson, he's a contemporary Australian writer, or Edward Albee, he's an American playwright, or of course you could look at Samuel Beckett, an absurdist playwright from the modern era. Or you could go a little bit further back, maybe all the way to ancient Greece and look at Euripides, or potentially you can look at Tartuffe, Molière and all of his translations, or potentially you can go with Ibsen and read a lot about him. Maybe you'll love Ibsen. Potentially playwrights aren't your thing and you're looking for a bit more inspiration for the physical acting. You're into the Grotowski and the Poor Theatre. Why not pick up a copy of Flanimals by Ricky Gervais? It's full of exciting and fun characters to inspire you. Maybe history is your thing and you can get a copy of Commedia dell'arte. Or maybe you want to find out about freeing Shakespeare's voice. Or potentially you just want to know everything about the art and history of theatre. Now that is a lot of books, and of course you don't have to read all of them. You just need to find some books that you are passionate about, play scripts that you enjoy reading, finding styles that you absolutely love. And that way it won't seem like work, it'll seem like fun. Now some of these plays can be hard to find, but you can always ask your teacher for them. And seeing as though I'm your teacher, I have all of those plays ready to go. Now, there is a questionnaire after this video, please make sure you answer that, and I'll see you on Thursday.